wonder if it's, oh, that's the elevator. So, something different than before. Coming in from Bollywood, crossing over to Hollywood, starting Slumdog Millionaire, and now taking another step further, and he's playing a villain in Spider-Man 4, which will be out this summer. Join me, and let's see what's it all about. What the hell? This place. Oh, shit. As soon as I find this guy, but we're finding him, he's having breakfast. So we're gonna try to crash his breakfast, and it's probably him right now. Let's see. Hello? New York City, Tri-State, pay attention, be clear. Host with the most, boy. I have a special guest. Bollywood, crossover to Hollywood, Westernizing, Easternizing, South Asians, all around the world. IRRFAN, mega star. How you doing, sir?
Very good, Bobo. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much for sitting down with me. I know you have a very hectic schedule.
No, I'm honored.
Please, don't flatter me. Let's start with Bollywood.
Okay.
Billu Barber. Great movie. Your character in that was such a phenomenal character where everyone till this day, when you speak about Bollywood film, IRRFAN Khan. So now, dealing the Bollywood, you know, where it's like poor family love stories, that kind of film, and then coming over to the American Western industry, how's that transition happening?
Actually, I would like to say something about Billu. The thing is, I'm thankful to Shah Rukh Khan because most of the people who saw the film, Shah Rukh Khan was the reason, and I was, by default, I was watched. So that was great. It was a special movie for me because of the story and of the director and the production and everything.
It's very touching story.
And as far as me crossing over here, it's just happened, you know, because I was desiring to find a part which can challenge me in a manner that, you know, no part has challenged me earlier. And that's the quest I always have, you know, something which engrosses me, which keeps me engaged. And out of the blue, Meera Nair called me and, you know, she offered me this part of Ashok Ganguly in Namesake. And from there onwards, you know, things started. Although I did a film earlier with Channel 4, which was an international film, directed by Asif Kapadia, The Warrior.
I would say the break point, if you agree, was, you said The Birth, and then comes Slumdog Millionaire, Jai Ho.
Jai Ho, right.
Jai Ho.
Jai Ho, yeah.
Red carpet.
Right.
Millions of people watching around the world, and then you got your Bollywood market, Hollywood market. It puts the Indian, South Asian community on a whole other platform.
Right.
And you're a part of that.
Right.
You're a part of this, and people look back, and what's the feeling like of that?
I'm really fortunate that I was part of that film, and that film really made South Asian people here, very, you know, they had a special feeling after that film. I met so many people. There were people who had tears in their eyes, and they said, we have been living here for 30 years, and it's a very, very special feeling. And I was touched, you know. People here, when they watch Indian stars coming to Hollywood films, they feel nice. You know, it's a feeling which is, you know, which is special.
So all these things with, you know, red carpet, Oscars, does it sometimes feel like it's just happening right before your eyes, and you're kind of numb to it until you finally sit home and you're sleeping in bed and you're just like, does that feeling come across?
Actually, sometimes you feel like that time should stop, but, you know, time will never stop.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, you know, it's bad or good, it just passes by. And that's the nature of time, and that's the nature of us, you know. We are also passing every second, passing away, or converting into something else.
One comes and one goes. I noticed you particularly your acting skills. I noticed something very interesting. It's not just acting with you. I noticed it's very articulate. Every role you play, it's as if you was fit for that role, just like a glove. The size was cut out for you. The way you execute each line, each character, it's fairly amazing. From the naked eye, you would think this man was playing these roles forever. Whether it's a villain, I saw some of your love story scenes, and I saw a couple of comedy scenes that you had. And each time you changed roles, fit like a glove. Now, how do you execute that?
Actually, it's the director's job, and it's God who does it. I am. My concern always had been to find something which broadens my horizon. You know, I don't like to play myself. It's quite boring when you play yourself. You know, if there is a script, there is a director who has a vision which is completely different from yours. So there is something where you can go to. You know, there are parts which doesn't require too much of going away from yourself, and those parts sometimes becomes boring. Then you start playing yourself, and I don't like that. I don't like that.
So you like being always a different character, breaking out of the box.
Yeah, who gives me a different take on things than what I have.
Does it become a challenge for you when you encounter something like that?
It's challenging. Sometimes it's very, very challenging, and sometimes it's also tiring. And sometimes it also gives you so much, your battery charges, you know, sometimes it just gives you energy, a lot of energy.
Well, energy is a big thing. At the pace you're going, you're gonna need a lot of it.
I need a lot of it.
You have 3 different movies kind of in production.
Right.
And then you have a TV series, HBO.
They've already done that.
And that's happening. So Bollywood, Hollywood, TV series. Now, is there any difference in line of between the 3?
There are differences. Bollywood has its own nature of filmmaking. They are more celebratory. They are more Indian people. They don't want to see the reality, you know, the real life in the film. They want to get away from there. Even the Hollywood does that. You know, they transport you from your real life to a place where you like to be. You know, a dream world, which. And TV series, it was not actually a TV series for me. It was more of a combination of theater and film and television, because this was a special program, a special series where, you know, the 2 actors sitting on a couch and just talking. And there's something like that, you know. And it's and you have to hold the audience. There are no sound effects. There are no you know, jarring camera movement. Or it was so unobtrusive, all the technical aspect of the film.
So in a sense, you're working with less.
Yeah.
And a series versus obviously you got X, Y, and Z, stagehand, so and so, graphics.
Right.
And this is a straightforward.
Straightforward.
Now crossing over, it's only a handful of people that cross over to this market. With a big hit, just recently came out last week, Anil Kapoor.
Right.
Mission Impossible. And you're right there. Spider-Man 4.
Spider-Man, and then Ang Lee's Life of Pi.
Banker to the Poor.
Banker to the Poor is they're still in development. Let's see what happens to that. And there are a few more projects, but these are the films which I've already shot for. Is Spider-Man 4 and Life of Pi.
What was the interest like when you first got word that there's a possibility you might be involved with this film, and with Spider-Man, you know, it being such a American kind of superhero guy, and you was a part of that, and you know, what was the...
You know, things are changing because even Hollywood is trying to expand, and it's trying to find markets in different places. That's why, and they are trying different subjects. Like Slumdog has really generated a kind of interest which was not there earlier, and now Life of Pi will do something else. So they are incorporating people from different nations, and that's been a nature of Hollywood cinema. You know, they incorporate talents from different countries. And Spider-Man, you know, to find an Indian guy in that film is a new thing.
It's a very new thing. So it's also paving the way as you're going.
Yeah.
Literally every step you're taking, you're paving it for the next guy behind us.
Yes.
And trying to make our lives easier. You're walking through the dirt road, but you're paving the way for us, so it makes our lives easier. You know, you work with Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Natalie Portman. Which actor do you idol, or that takes interest to you?
Do you want me to compare?
Not compare. What if
Do
you
you
like?
want me to grade them?
No grading. You can give a political answer.
Politically right answer?
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed very much with everybody. It's not a politically correct answer. It's a reality. It was a fantastic experience working with both the actors. It was really a special film, both the films, and I hope I could work in future again sometime.
You know what's my ultimate film? I kid you not, I was Denzel Washington and Irfan.
Wow.
My ultimate film. You check it out and you agree with me. If not, you send me emails and let's see if we can make that happen. So I know you was out in India. You visited an institution a few months back. I saw, and the crowd.
Right.
I was, I had goosebumps watching this video, and I said, "Wow, it's amazing." And that's what it's gonna come to in the marketing business aspect. Stepping away from acting, you're dominating. I would say you're kind of dominating this industry and attacking it multiple ways.
I don't think so. I'm just trying to do my job and I'm trying to look for interesting parts. I'm looking out for something different. Let's see what comes.
Sky's the limit, like he said. Irfan, New York City, we're getting the raw deal. What more can you say? Any words for back home in Bangladesh, India? Because I know they're going to be watching this.
I might do a film which is based on Bangladesh. A big character, a very popular man. The name of the film is Banker to the Poor, but still, it's in development. Once it's done, I would love to go to Bangladesh and see, because I know Boy, and I know his all people who works for him. They're fantastic and they're very, very affectionate people.
One last thing. This gift I wanted to give you. It's
What is
nothing
that?
major. It traveled pretty far. It came from Mecca.
All right.
And this is a reminder, hope, believe, and small gift from me. Nothing major. It's not a car.
Thank you so much.
It could live on
more
your
than a car,
keychain, and it made it made its way many hours over many oceans,
All right.
and it made it to my hand, and I want to give it to you.
Thank you so much. Thank
And
you.
I hope, and thank you very much for this interview.
I'm Irfan and I'm hanging out with the host with the most, Boy.